between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Hey!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. His first throw is an interception. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
Sprout of the air to start us off. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
18. What's that?
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Another Texans first down.
18.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, 18. What's that? Buggy. Hey, south. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
For the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
24.
They're going to play action. Lawrence. Floats that one, but they couldn't connect.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. 2nd second down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Lawrence now off the play action. He throws deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
All right. Hey, uno more. Look the hot. Good.
To the air, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down now, they need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
On the quick, right? Tony.
Stroud completes it quick. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. In the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Right, let's go.
Lawrence throwing here. Fits it through the middle. And he'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 18 on the play.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Great job. Hey.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Looking quickly here.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Jaguars.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Cut out left. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass it down close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Hey, here we go.
Working quickly here.
Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Silver.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Hey, lie.
They're headed up the middle. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. But it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
Let's go.
You know what that effort creates, Kate?
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the opposite quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Back to throw. Stroud. Gets his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Stroud now on 3rd. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Has a way out for it, but touchdown. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Fred on the rest.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Lisa 24.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Tomato. Done.
Lawrence trying again on second. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Short pass brought in, and he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Texans take over as he records his 10th career INT. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but the little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time Ernie goes out to throw it.
Why Tony? At 18. Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Stroud. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Oh, hey. 19 Texans. Tony.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Texans in front here at NRG. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
28. Jaguars 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Tootin now on the return. He's going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
On play action now, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
At their own 22-yard line.
18. Hey, uno more. Hey.
Throwing is Stroud. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here. This is brought in at the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 7.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Tootin now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Hand off to the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Dirty left. Hey, easy. Route.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Hey, go! Hey, tomato! That. Here we go, sir.
We'll go play action. Lawrence. He finds it beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence now off the play action. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Jaguars 14. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Nike Texans. Tony.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. 3rd down now. Jaguars going nickel.
Look the hot. All right. 18.
Shotgun now. 1st round. Pass complete to Robinson. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kate, I can think of an older football video game title where 30 yards to go was the default and easily attainable by an offense. Well, this is not that title. And this is borderline impossible. In fact, I can hear a coordinator saying in the ear to the QB, hey, this call, it's on you. Good luck. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
30 left.
Another carry for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Offense to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence here, design keeper. And he's stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguar football, but this slates that lead likely too much for them to overcome. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Receiver in motion, going left. We give here to the motion man. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. We're waiting for that signal, waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Lion.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Red. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Oh, no, they get him yet again.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Rothman, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Collins there to grab it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. We've set it downs from the 37.
Here we go. First down.
18.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. Second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans very close to an 11th win this season.
Oh, ready? Swap. Mother swap. 2 jet.
On second down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here we go. 18.
4th down, he calls his own number on the option. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs. First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over. He reports his 10th career INT. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just have